Yo, what's up everybody? It's pause for dramatic effect, the future. We're talking 2025, which in tech years might as well be light years away. Think about how much tech has changed just in the last few years, now multiply that. We're talking self-driving everything. AI doing who knows what, and the Internet of Things connecting everything in your house to, well, everything else. Sounds cool, right? It is, but all this connectivity comes with a price. Cybersecurity threats are about to get next level. That's where ethical hacking comes in. These guys are like the digital superheroes, finding and fixing vulnerabilities before the bad guys exploit them. Stick around, it's about to get interesting. Alright, picture this. It's 2025. The world is more connected than ever before, with technology integrated into every aspect of our lives. You wake up, grab your phone, which, let's be real, is probably way more advanced than anything we can imagine right now, and boom, it's frozen. You can't even check your messages or emails. You try to turn on the lights, but your smart home system is offline. Your bank app, inaccessible. You can't even make a simple transaction or check your balance. Your self-driving car, yeah, that's not going anywhere either. You're essentially stranded. Sounds like a scene from a sci-fi movie, right? But this is the reality we're facing. A world where our dependence on technology can be our greatest vulnerability. As we rely more and more on technology, the stakes get higher for cybercriminals. They are constantly evolving, finding new ways to exploit our systems. We're not just talking about stealing your credit card info anymore. It's about gaining control over your entire digital life. We're talking about shutting down entire cities, holding critical infrastructure hostage, and manipulating global markets with the click of a button. The impact can be catastrophic. Think about the stuff we rely on every day. Power grids, hospitals, transportation systems, these are the lifelines of our society. All of it is vulnerable. Every system, every network, every device is a potential target. And as our devices get smarter and more connected, the attack surface just keeps expanding. The more we integrate, the more we expose ourselves to risks. Remember the insert a recent major cyber attack, for example, SolarWinds hack? That was a huge wake-up call. It showed us just how vulnerable we really are. But that was just a taste of what's to come. The threats are evolving, becoming more sophisticated and harder to detect. The bad guys are getting smarter, more organized, and more sophisticated by the day. They are always one step ahead, constantly innovating. But here's the thing, there's hope. With the right strategies and technologies, we can defend ourselves. We can build a resilient cyber defense system. Let's get real for a second. In today's digital age, our lives are more connected than ever before. But with this connectivity comes a dark side. Cybercrime isn't some abstract concept. It has real-world consequences that can affect anyone, anywhere. We're talking about stolen identities, financial ruin, even threats to national security. These aren't just stories, they are real events impacting real people. Remember the Equifax breach? It was a wake-up call for many. Millions of people's personal information, social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, all compromised. The fallout was immense. And that's just one example. There have been countless other breaches, each with its own devastating impact. Look at these numbers, they're staggering. Cybercrime is on the rise and it's not slowing down. The global cost of cybercrime is expected to hit, insert projected cost of cybercrime by 2025. That's an astronomical figure. That's more than many countries' GDPs. It's a financial burden that affects the global economy. And it's not just big corporations that are targets. Small businesses and individuals are increasingly vulnerable too. No one is immune. Ransomware attacks are on the rise, where hackers lock you out of your own data and demand payment to give you back access. It's a terrifying experience. Phishing scams are becoming incredibly sophisticated, tricking even tech-savvy people into handing over sensitive information. It's a constant battle to stay ahead. And then there's social engineering, where hackers manipulate people into giving them access to systems they shouldn't. It's a psychological game. The methods are constantly evolving. It's like a never-ending arms race. Each day brings new challenges and new threats. But there's a bright side. We are not defenseless. As cyber attacks become more advanced, so do the tools and techniques used to combat them. The cybersecurity industry is evolving rapidly. That's where ethical hacking comes in. These experts are on the front lines, using their skills to protect us from the unseen dangers lurking in the digital world. Okay, so we've talked about the bad guys. Now let's talk about the good guys. The ethical hackers. These are the unsung heroes of the digital world, working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our data safe. These are the cybersecurity experts who use their skills to find and fix vulnerabilities before the black hats can exploit them. They are like digital detectives, always on the lookout for potential threats. Think of it like this. Imagine a bank hires a security expert to test their defenses. The expert's job is to try to break in, not to steal anything, but to identify weaknesses in the bank's security system. The expert's job is to try to break in, not to steal anything, but to identify weaknesses in the bank's security system. This proactive approach helps the bank to fortify its defenses before any real threat can exploit them. That's what ethical hackers do, but for computer systems, networks, and applications, they are constantly testing and probing to ensure that everything is secure. They use the same tools and techniques as malicious hackers, but with one crucial difference: permission. This permission is what sets them apart and makes their work legal and ethical. Ethical hackers operate with the full consent and cooperation of the organizations they're testing. This collaboration is key to their success, as it allows them to understand the specific needs and vulnerabilities of each organization. They document their findings, report vulnerabilities, and help companies strengthen their defenses. Their reports are detailed and actionable, providing a clear roadmap for improving security. And it's not just about finding and fixing vulnerabilities. Ethical hackers also play a crucial role in incident response, helping organizations to quickly recover from any breaches. Ethical hackers also play a crucial role in incident response. When a breach does occur, they're the ones who come in, investigate the attack, and help organizations recover their data and systems. Their expertise is invaluable in these high-pressure situations. When a breach does occur, they're the ones who come in, investigate the attack, and help organizations recover their data and systems. They work tirelessly to ensure that the damage is minimized and that the systems are restored to full functionality. There are different types of ethical hacking, from penetration testing to vulnerability assessments to social engineering tests. Each type requires a unique set of skills and approaches, making ethical hacking a diverse and dynamic field.
Now let's talk about the future, because in the world of cybersecurity, things are changing faster than ever.
By 2025, the cybersecurity landscape will be almost unrecognizable.
We're talking about a world where artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and quantum computing are no longer buzzwords, but everyday realities.
AI and machine learning are already being used by both sides, the good guys to automate threat detection and response, and the bad guys to launch more sophisticated attacks.
Imagine AI-powered malware that can adapt to security measures in real-time, or AI-driven phishing attacks that are almost impossible to distinguish from genuine communications.
The Internet of Things, with its billions of connected devices, presents a massive attack surface.
We're not just talking about computers and smartphones anymore. We're talking about everything from smart refrigerators and thermostats to medical devices and cars.
Each connected device represents a potential entry point for hackers.
And then there's the rise of deepfakes, AI-generated videos that are becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish from reality.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this ethical hacking thing sounds pretty intense. Can anyone do it? And the answer is, absolutely. It's not just for tech geniuses or people with computer science degrees. If you're passionate about technology, have a knack for problem solving, and are committed to learning, you can become an ethical hacker.
First things first, you've got to get the knowledge. There are tons of resources out there, from online courses and coding boot camps to traditional degree programs. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and edX offer excellent cybersecurity courses, many of which are free or very affordable.
Once you've got some foundational knowledge, consider getting certified. Certifications like CompTIA Security Plus, Certified Ethical Hacker, CEH, and Offensive Security Certified Professional, OSCP, are highly respected in the industry and can give you a competitive edge.
But it's not just about book smarts. Practical experience is key. Start with learning the basics of Linux, a popular operating system among ethical hackers. Then dive into tools like Kali Linux, a penetration testing platform that comes pre-loaded with a suite of hacking tools. Becoming an ethical hacker isn't just about learning a set of skills, it's about joining a community, a movement of people dedicated to making the digital world a safer place. It's about using your knowledge and skills to protect people, businesses, and even entire nations from cyber threats. Imagine the feeling of knowing that you played a role in preventing a major data breach, protecting millions of people from identity theft, or even saving lives by securing critical infrastructure. That's the power of ethical hacking. And the best part? The demand for cybersecurity professionals is skyrocketing. With the ever-increasing threat of cyberattacks, companies are desperate for talented individuals who can help them stay one step ahead of the bad guys. This isn't just a job, it's a career with purpose, a career where you can make a real difference in the world. So we've covered a lot of ground in this video. We talked about the growing threat of cybercrime, the crucial role ethical hackers play in combating it, and the exciting career opportunities this field offers. Remember, cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. So that's it, guys. We just went from 0 to 100 real quick on ethical hacking, and trust me, this is just scratching the surface. This field is constantly evolving with new threats and new technologies emerging all the time. But the bottom line is this: cybersecurity matters. It's not just about protecting data, it's about protecting our way of life. And ethical hackers are on the front lines of this battle, defending our digital world from the bad guys. If you found this video helpful, even a little bit eye-opening, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you guys are interested in this kind of content. Until next time, stay safe, stay secure, and I'll catch you in the next one.